I kind of regret saying that. It has less to do with her pace than with the fact that my condition has significantly worsened my fitness.
Yeah, you're going to die earlier now because you're not with Emmy.
Yeah, well, at least I get my fried food. Hanako's
reaction.
Like
a weird, burn victim remark or something?
No.
You taking offense by making fun of your girl?
Yes.
Welcome back.
Hi.
We're
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Put it on the Ritz. Oh, no.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, welcome back.
It's been about a month since we played this, so we had to refresh.
We had to recap because I kind of forgot a lot of stuff.
In a library.
I forgot we were in Act 2.
Yeah.
But then once I saw the cutscene, I was like, oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's trying to get better at chess to beat you.
Yeah.
She's a cheater.
No, she's just enhancing her skills.
It's cheating.
She's not
a lot of practice.
Taking steroids for chess.
Okay.
Okay.
That's Hanako.
I know. I was just
jerk.
saying, let's go. Yuko disappears behind the counter in shame as Hanako and I wander into the depths of the nonfiction section. I know there's supposed to be a system for categorizing these books, but I don't see how anyone can decipher it without spending half of their life researching it or listening to a Schoolhouse Rock video.
Or isn't it alphabetical?
It's
Dewey Decimal System.
Dewey Decimal, but I mean,
right. It's still alphabetical for the most part. Each section should be alphabetical.
I think it's by author.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, last name.
Yeah.
Usually.
So alphabetical by author, but not book.
That's fine. But, I mean, you should know what author you want. I only read one author, so.
That's probably why all librarians I know are neurotic. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, or it's just they're librarians because they don't like people and they want quiet.
Yeah. This is the best job ever, actually.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the aisle, between a book on card tricks and some book on kids' games, stands a single book bearing the title, Chess Tactics for Champions. I almost said for dummies, because that's... No, this one's for champions.
Yeah.
So we don't want that one because we're not champions.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Why would you need a book for champions? I don't even need to read this if I'm already a champion.
Yeah, it's like the most complex, thinking 36 turns ahead of your opponent. Before I can reach for it, Hanako has the book in her hands, clutching it to her chest. I saw it first. Well, I guess it's yours then.
Screw me then.
Mind if I borrow it when you're finished?
Sure. I just haven't really played against anyone but Lily before, so I thought...
And she sucks?
Yeah, well, she's blind, so...
Yeah. Damn, it's not like I was trying to beat Hanako deliberately or anything, but she seems to have taken it to heart.
You're the worst.
Then again, at least this means she wants to play me again. That's a plus, right?
Oh, it's so hot.
Right?
Girl totally wants to play me in chess. Ugh.
Well, it's not like I'm a master or anything, unless you want me to be. I just played a bit before. It occurs to me that I haven't told Hanako about my condition.
What's that have to do with chess?
What does that have to do with the previous statement?
Did you say something about... I don't know.
I falter for a second, deciding to cover my tracks. That is a conversation for another day.
Yeah, it's not like you know what's wrong with her.
Before I came here.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I was just remembering something. When I think about it, I shouldn't be afraid to tell Hanako about my condition and my time in the hospital. Judging by her scars, she probably spent a fair amount of time in a hospital bed.
A birthmark, you jerk.
But it could be. But for some reason, I can't bring it up. At least not today, and not on short notice. Eager to break off the conversation, I grab a random book from the shelf. It's some book on the world's fastest roller coasters. Ugh.
Who would want to read about that?
Published in 1982. Well, not very up to date. I need the new 2017 revised version.
Yeah.
Also, it's 2018.
This game came out in, I don't remember.
2013 or whatever. But it should at least be interesting.
I think it's older than that, honestly. I don't remember.
Well, we both got books now. Just grab a random book.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to look around anymore. Here's one.
Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Should we go sit down? Hanako seems to accept my bluff, and we head to the reading nook in the back of the library.
You're just going to look longingly at the book she has. You only want it because she's got it.
Neither of us says a word. We simply open our books and start reading. I try to read my book, but it would seem that in 1982, roller coasters weren't nearly as large as the ones built in the decades since.
Because those would be way better to read about.
So it's so boring. And instead of just getting up and grabbing a different book,
right.
I just sit there and keep reading it.
Just completely silent, your eyes scan of the book, then, this sucks.
Are you done yet? Most of the ones listed are made of wood. Something about that doesn't seem safe to me.
Mom says it's my turn to read that book.
Did they not have... 1982 is not that... I mean, did they not have metal roller coasters?
I'm pretty sure they did.
That's like a 50s thing. Or
yeah.
If I'm going to ride on something potentially dangerous, I want it to be Hanako. I want it to be made out of steel or some kind of space-age alloy that has big words like titanium and ruthenium.
What is that a word? Did he just make that up?
Those aren't even big words. Those are just elements. I quickly lose interest, and my eyes wander across the reading area to rest on Hanako. There you go.
Yeah, that's something to look at.
Girls. Hanako seems absorbed in her book, flicking back and forth through the pages, as if confirming what she just read.
What the fuck does this say?
Shit, this is a book on checkers.
It's really hard to read with one eye.
I wonder if that's actually effective, or if she's just overloading herself. She unconsciously brushes her hair from her face, temporarily revealing her scar tissue. Okay. I'm still not sure about the protocol here. Is it right to ask her about her scars? Or would that be a weird-ass thing to bring up right now?
Yeah.
So your scars. My book's pretty boring.
Yeah. I'm just staring at you.
I'd like to read the story of Hanako. God. Would it be right to ask her about her scars or her past? How long was she in the hospital? Does she still visit the doctor? These all seem like the questions that you'd ask someone who just transferred to your school, translated into the local language. But to date, no one has directly asked me any of them.
Yeah, I was about to say Rin, but yeah.
I was going to say, yes, they did.
Yeah.
Well, except Rin, but I don't think I should use her as a guide to proper social behavior.
She was just asking about your penis. So.
Yeah. For the time being,
a lot.
I'll just keep my mouth shut. If someone wants to know something, then they'll tell you. Plus, this is a weird-ass time to bring that up. Trying to force the issue might drive Hanako back into herself.
Sorry to interrupt, but I have to close the library now.
Shut up!
No!
Already?
You do what I say.
5 more minutes, Mom. I checked my watch. Somehow, as I was lost in thought, nearly 2 hours have passed.
You were just staring at Hanako for 2 hours. Do you want to check out those books? I can do it on the way out.
No.
Please.
I'm done.
I've shrunk.
I'll drop this one. I read and I shrunk. I didn't know that was a side effect of reading. I'll drop this one back on my way through. It wasn't as interesting as I first thought.
This random book I didn't care about that I picked up randomly.
Yeah. I can't understand the Dewey Decimal System, so that's why I'm stuck with this book. Hanako marks her place with a slip of paper and stands up. Girls head to the counter, and I return my book to what I think is the right shelf.
You jerk.
Yuko scans Hanako's book with practiced precision, yet still manages to fumble it.
Oh.
Recovery by Hanako!
There we go. Third time lucky. Since this is a nonfiction book, you can only have it for a week. That's okay. You can only have it. That doesn't. There's different rules for nonfiction. That's stupid.
So, do fiction books? Do you get those longer or do you get those shorter?
I feel like it should take longer to read a nonfiction because there's more information. I don't know. That's a stupid rule.
Yuko shuts down the library's computer and herds us out the door.
I'm gonna go on a rant about a fake world's
that is
library
dumb.
rules. Yeah. I didn't think it was this late already.
There has to be an actual rule for that, like a reason.
Yeah.
Because why would they mention that
it might just be
otherwise?
because it's a school, so like nonfiction things for like book reports or actual research you can't keep out of the library for that long.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But you're the one that told us you had to close.
Yeah, but I know, but that was before I looked at the time. Then how did you know?
What's going on right now?
I don't know. This girl is... I'll see you later.
Making our brains dumb?
Yeah.
Yuko bolts down the hall, her handbag trailing behind her like an awkward streamer. Oh, okay.
Yeah, like a
God,
ribbon, not like PewDiePie or something.
I guess all librarians really are neurotic.
Huh?
Oh, I said that out loud.
Oops.
Never mind.
Sorry, I said that in my narration voice.
I was just thinking that I've never met a librarian that can organize their time, no matter how good they are with their books.
I take offense to that. My wife's a librarian.
Yeah.
She actually is.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Can she handle the Dewey Decimal System?
I don't think they do the Dewey Decimal System there. I'm pretty sure it's just straight up alphabetical.
That's probably the better way to go.
Yeah, it makes sense. You don't have to look at a stupid little card to find your book.
Well, I guess they do that though because there's sequels to books all the time, so they want them together.
Well, it's still It's alphabetical by author, so
Yeah, there.
Even still though, Star Wars books and stuff are done by different authors. I don't know. Who cares?
Hanako smiles in amusement. It wasn't meant to be a joke, but I must have reminded her of some other librarian or something.
Probably some guy she dated. Let's get jealous. I have to get back.
The librarian captain.
Yep.
Yeah. Me too. I didn't realize it was this late. Thanks for letting me hang out with you.
You stalked me. I had no choice. No problem.
You could have not stared at me for the last hour.
Right?
I'm
2 hours.
I'm going to my dormitory room now anyway, so do you mind if I tag along?
Okay.
I had to draw out the word dormitory.
Dormitory.
Hanako sets off ahead of me, and I need to jog a little to reach her side. Jesus, slow down, Hanako.
Don't run from me.
We walk through the gardens, eventually arriving in front of the dormitory buildings. Man, you walk pretty fast. I used to play in a soccer club, and you managed to outpace me. Are you on the track team? I kind of regret saying that. It has less to do with her pace than with the fact that my condition has significantly worsened my fitness.
Yeah, you're going to die earlier now because you're not with Emmy.
Yeah, well, at least I get my fried food. Hanako's
Is that
reaction...
like a weird burn victim remark or something?
No.
You taking offense by making fun of your girl?
Yes. I expect an awkward attempt to downplay her walking speed, but she just blushes while looking at her feet and smiling. Silence hangs in the air between us. That happens often around Hanako, but feels slightly different than usual this time. After a few seconds, I try to break the silence. Here you go. See you in class tomorrow?
Sure.
I mean, we'll both be there, so yes.
It's mandatory, asshole.
Hanako waves a short goodbye before pushing her way through the dormitory's doors. I stand and look at them for a while before making my way to my own dormitory room. It's just such a weird word that I don't think anyone ever says the full word of.
Yeah.
Who says I'm going to the dormitories?
I mean, people don't even say I'm going to my dorm room. They just go, I'm going to my room.
Yeah. I mean, when you're talking about other dorm rooms, I guess. But
yeah.
Chirping birds.
Okay.
Normally, this would be a good time to reflect upon the beauty of nature.
So I will, at length.
But it is 6 a.m., and those damn birds need to learn boundaries. Covering my head with the pillow, I slam my face into the mattress, hoping that the impact will send me instantly back to sleep.
Try to knock yourself out.
God. Because I'm a lunatic. Futile. I toss and turn, but sleep simply won't return to me. All right, birds, you've won. See? I'm getting up now. Stupid burbs. The lack of sleep weighs my mind down, and there's only one remedy for this. A nice, hearty breakfast.
Or sleep.
Or, yeah, more sleep. It would be nice to be the first person here. Does that mean someone's here?
Yeah.
To be the first to dig into a piping hot pile of food, to sit wherever I desire, but Misha's here. It would have been nice.
It's always Misha.
But even my exceptionally early start has put me behind the most diligent students. I guess there are quite a few people that have early starts here, or they just have a bunch of birds outside.
Or they were up all night.
Yeah, for one reason or another. A group of students in sports clothes.
Sports clothes. Look at all these sports clothes. Probably playing sport ball.
They're these douches with their sports clothes on, their sports sticks. Table, eagerly discussing game plans of some sports ball incident in between inhaling great gulps of food. Okay.
All right.
We'll learn more about the sports club team.
Yeah, I'm sure someone we recognize will be here pretty quickly. Otherwise, what's the point of this entire scene?
I don't know. I thought it was gonna, say it would be nice, except here's this person.
Right. It'll be Shizune and Misha. They're the ones who would wake up early.
Probably. Even without their burb alarm clock.
Well, what is Shizune gonna hear it?